Right here's a Peck minor stretch. I just call it a Peck stretch. And you're going to bend your arm, put your forearm against a wall, hold nice and stationary, and twist. In a second here, you're going to see that I move my arm up and down, and that kind of changes the angle of that stretch. So make sure you guys are doing that as well. This next one is called the couch stretch. You can do it on a couch or a chair. One leg's going to be forward, one leg's going to be back, resting up on the couch. You want your heel as close to your glute as possible on the one that is on the leg that's resting on the couch. Other foot is forward. You're going to squeeze your glutes, especially on the side where your foot is up, and push those hips forward. This is going to give you a nice hip flexor stretch. Right here is a Spiderman variation. If you train with me in speed school, you know another type of Spidermans. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in a plank, and you're going to step your foot forward on the outside of your hands, push your hips forward, back straight, chest out. Superman. So arms forward, thumbs up. And that's important to me that you guys keep those thumbs up. Try to get your legs up off the ground, arch your back. And then next variation of these, we're going to go arms out to the side, still thumbs up, getting as high as we can, squeezing those glutes on the way up. Single arm, so opposite arm, opposite leg. I love these guys. Nothing's different here than the regular Superman. It's just one at a time. Slide floor Peck Fly. You can do this on a wood or like a tile surface. You want a long towel, scrunch it up, forearms on it, plank position. Slide your arms out, slide them up. It's going to work your chest. Right here, I've got my nephew. I'm using him for weight. So you guys can use all sorts of things for weight here, okay? But I would not use dumbbells to add weight to this. Slide for leg curls. I made an entire video kind of going over the leg curls, so I'm not going to go over this too much. But there it is. If you haven't done it, you can also do singles. And I'm using my nephew again as weight. We're actually just having a little fun here. But that's where you would want to put a weight. You can use a dumbbell on this one. You just want to hold on to it. Single arm floor slides. This is kind of like a single arm ab wheel. You're down on your knees. You're doing a push up with one arm, and then the arm that has the towel on it is sliding straight out. So this is going to be a core exercise and an upper body exercise. Just go as low as you can with that arm. If you can't go all the way down, then that's not a problem. Body weight shoulder press. You can do this on a bed, a couch, a table, anything really. So right here, this is not a push-up. This is a lot like the scorpions from the first video, but not quite as hard. Anyways, I've walked out a little bit further. The closer you are, the easier it's going to be. I'm going to walk out even more here, and I'm going to kind of push my legs up, so I'm in a pike position. The hardest way would be to do this against a wall, so that your back would be up against a wall. I did not do a demonstration of that, though. Next one, double leg elevated glute bridge. Pushing off your heels. This is just like the regular glute bridge from video 1. And we've got our singles here, pushing off your heel, getting those hips up. You can add weight here, just make sure you hold on to it. Bulgarian split squat. This is like a single-legged lunge. You're in a lunge position, but one foot is going to be elevated. You really want to push your hips back so that your knee's not crossing your toe. You might also have to kind of hop forward a little once you get into position to get you in a better position. Here, I'm just adding weights. So if you guys have weights, add weights. If you don't have weights, use something else that you can hold. Like we've gone over the orange juice, milk. You could fill up a backpack full of books, and that would be awesome for this one. All right, we've got push-ups. I'm not going to go over push-ups too much, but I am going to go over some of the different variations. This is going to make it easier. You've got your knees down. Next one, we're going to actually elevate, and this is a good modification because it's going to work your core more than just putting your knees down on the ground. And then last but not least, this is going to be the hardest one, putting your feet up on a chair, doing a push-up, especially if we don't have weights to use. This is pretty hard for me. Next exercise are dips. You want your hands to be on the sides of you, palms facing backwards, kind of a little 90-degree with those elbows. You'll notice I'm walking my feet out. That's going to make this harder and harder. Next one, add a chair so you're fully elevated. And to make it as hard as possible, you're going to add a weight to your lap. You can have your nephew help you. You can have your kids help you, little brother, sister. if you don't have weights. Next is a plank sort of game, but it really works on your core. You're going to either time yourself or have someone time you. You want to go 10 seconds, and you want to touch your hand as many times as possible with limited rotation and movement. Bulgarian split squat tuck jump. Okay, you're in that Bulgarian split squat position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, throwing your arms up, jumping high and tucking that knee. I'm not as good on that side, clearly. Here we have double-legged tuck jumps. You're going to jump as high as you can, tuck those knees up in the air, and nice rapid fire. Okay, these are pogo hops, and I suck at these. There's my nephew doing them. He's actually pretty good. These are short and quick. We're not trying to get a lot of height here. We're just trying to get as many hits in as we can in 10 seconds. I didn't add a video, but you also want to do these single legs, right and left. Assisted pistol squat. I'm holding on to a pole here, trying to keep my back straight. I've got my foot up to the pole, that way my knee's not crossing. I'm letting go as soon as I start coming up, and I'm getting pretty low on these. I could tell like there I held on too long. Anyways, everyone's going to be different here. Some of you guys are going to need to hold on a little longer. Some are going to be able to let go a lot sooner. Keep in mind these are single leg.
Thank you for watching.